Tell them to bring me my money.
This video is not financial advice, only a source of good information.
And the good information that we're going to talk about today is going to be the best stocks for 2021. They're actually common dividend stocks that you may know about, such as AT&T, EXPD, and TGT. And I'm going to show you how to make money in the Webull and Robinhood platforms. Now, since I'm doing that, don't you think it's only fair that you like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell? I certainly do. Let's get into the video. Now, before we get started, a couple things you need to know about investors. Some things that they look for the best stocks. They look for growth, dividends, and sometimes they look at balance sheets. Lately, they haven't been doing that in this current market. I'm going to just leave this right here, what the Dividend Aristocrats are, because that's what we're going to be talking about. Rewind the video if you need to, because these are things that you need to know about what a Dividend Aristocrat is before you just blindly throw the term around. In a second, we're going to jump into the Webull platform, and I'm going to show you two Dividend Aristocrats. At the top is going to be ticker symbol T, which is AT&T. At the bottom is EXPD. Now, you'll see a bunch of squiggly lines on the charts, and if you know nothing about reading charts, just know that that yellow line is the 200-day exponential moving average, okay? You want the security to always stay above that and have an upward trajectory. That means that the stock is constantly growing, amongst other things. And this is a brief synopsis. There are so many other things that goes into it, but I'm just trying to give you some quick information. The number flashing at the bottom is going to be the quarterly, and EXPD, the semi-annually dividend that they give you, 0.52 cents per share. These are things that you need to know before you decide to invest in a Dividend Aristocrat. Now we're looking at ticker symbol TGT. They have a quarterly dividend of 0.68 cents per share. Here's the thing. Notice the yellow line, which is the exponential moving average. Target typically stays above it, and it's got a very good upward trajectory. Now, here's the other thing you need to know about Target. Their balance sheet looks very good, as opposed to AT&T's, which is horrible. Now, we're looking at it on a weekly time frame. You can see we've zoomed in, it's well above that 200-day exponential moving average. And at the top on the left, I took the liberty of showing you what you would make from that dividend, okay? $68 quarterly. 4 quarters, $272 a year, just for owning the stocks. And before you say, hey, but the stock is $187. Well, here's the truth. You can go in with your friends, form an investment club, and actually own the stock. It's only going to get bigger. I think I just let some information slip out, because coming up in the weeks, the days, I will actually show you the steps to do an investment club and some of the positives to it. But anyway, back to the video. So we're looking at it on the daily time frame. And in a second, I'm going to hop into the option chain. And I'm going to show you another way to make money from this. Not just by having the dividend, you can actually make money in what's called or referred to as covered calls. And then there's another side to that, a cash secure put, which I have in some of my previous videos. Now we're in the option chain. And you know what the price is. The price is $181. And we also looked at how the particular security moves on the weekly and the monthly time frames. So knowing that, you need to pick a price that you don't think it's going to reach, but also think about picking a price that's well above what you pay for it. Because if your stock is called away, you need to make a profit. So I'm thinking the 187.50 would probably be good. That way, if somebody buys your shares, then you've made a profit. So that's not a bad thing if they buy your shares at a profit. So you never want to take a loss. Rule 1 in this game, don't lose money. Rule 2, don't forget rule number 1. As long as you remember that saying, you'll be fine. So back to what I was saying. So we've actually selected the strike price at which we want to go with, $187. Make sure you have the call selected. And now you see what you would make. It's actually $107. So you would make $107 every week for having this particular security. I'm just checking over a couple things, making sure everything is right. And as you can see up top, I've also taken the liberty of showing you what it would look like. So $107 multiplied by 4.33, $463.31 a month. Break that down, $5,559.72 a year, plus the dividend is $5,831.72. Quick math for you, okay? Not bad for owning a security. Now we're in the Robinhood platform,
And we're looking at the same security that we looked at in the Webull platform. We're looking at the target security, and we're looking at how it moves weekly, daily, and monthly. Just looking over some other information. Now what you want to do is you want to hit the trade tab. Once you hit the trade tab, what you're going to do next is you're going to select a date that you want to run the cover call strategy on. So we're selecting February the 5th. And we're going to look for the same price that we had in the Webull platform, which is going to be the $187.50. Okay? And right now it's looking like it's $132. Now, you'll notice the difference between the two platforms. That's because Robinhood sometimes doesn't update their prices, but it'll be squared away again on Monday morning. So, you got one covered call contract that's representing 100 shares, and that's it. Now, what good information did you get today? We briefly talked about what the Dividend Aristocrats are. I even let you an actual photo in the beginning of the video. We briefly discussed dividends, how you can make money, and we talked about making money with covered calls. And if you want the other side of covered calls, refer to some of the previous videos that I made on this channel. Now, one thing that you need to do, you need to like, share, and subscribe so you'll be up to date next time that I release some new information. Again, this is good information that's going to get you out of the rat race. And here's some other good information. These are the books that I actually read to help me to become very efficient in the stock market. The links will be down low in the description. Also, there are going to be links to the Webull and the Robinhood platforms. With both platforms, you're going to get 4 free stocks. I'll see you next time. Until then, take care. Slow nickel, fast dime.